Okay, in review, this is what we learned in the first 4-minute video, whatever it was. This is just the simple melody notes within the simple chords of the first half of All the Things You Are. So now to the B part. The B part has a real beautiful melody. And then it goes back to the head with a little turnaround. Real pretty melody there for the B part. So here's the chords. Basically, we ended up on a G major chord. Now we're going to play A minor 7. Just a little side note here. A lot of people recognize banjo chord shapes from the tonic here, A major, A minor. What is important when you're playing melodies within chords is to be able to play that chord in inversions, A minor, with different voicings, and to be able to recognize the notes within the chord, or within even the extended chord, which would mean a note set we call a key, that define what that particular chord sounds like. In this case, this A minor chord is a 2 chord to a D7 chord, D9 in this case, to G major 7. Then we're going to do the same thing down a minor 3rd. We're going to have F sharp minor 7, B7 to E major 7. And then there's going to be a chord that's a transition chord that gets us back to the head section. So looking at that again, you've got 2 in the key of G, 5 in the key of G, to the 1 in the key of G. Then 2 in the key of E, to the 5 in the key of E, to the 1 chord of the key of E. And the melody goes like this. This A minor, I'm going to play it here. These notes instead of those notes. So the melody, 1, 2, 3. This is a tritone sub. Tritone sub, you'd say, what the heck? Well, we've talked in other of my videos about an alt dominant chord and what that alt scale sounds like, and we've also talked about tritone subs. In this case, this A minor chord, the natural chord it's going to is a D7. That's a nice pretty chord. Well, when you offset those chords I just played by a tritone, you get, here's a D9. Well, if I go up a sharp 4 or a flat 5, I get, this is D7, this is A flat 7. Well, that chord defines the sound of a D7 alt. It's a tritone sub, basically, with a scale built around an E flat melodic minor scale, which we've talked about in other lessons, but you can go find those if you want to. Anyway, so it's a real pretty melody. Now we're going to do the same exact thing, but go down a minor 3rd. Same alt substitution. Okay, so let's look at that again. A minor 7. A minor 7, D7 alt, G major 7, and then F sharp minor 7 to F sharp minor 7 to B7 alt, which is just a B7 up a tritone, F7. Now we get a transition note. We take that E major chord and we take a B out of it and add a C into it. We move that note to there, and we have an E7 sharp 5 or a C7 sharp 5. As those of you who study your scales in major thirds, you know that an augmented scale is just whole step, whole step, whole step, which basically equals, when you skip every other note, you get major third, major third, major third, which defines a C dominant chord, or a C7 sharp 5 in this case, and that's what's on the chart. So we do the 2 5 in E major, land on E major 7, and then all of a sudden this sound pops in. So that note, that chord, leads us back to the head. So I'm going to stop at that point, and we'll go back and finish up the B section on the next video.